Hi there, and good morning to you, and welcome to my 21 days of how to boost your German vocabulary. So today is day number 18, and today I wanted to talk to you about an amazing free resource to learning German. It is available for anybody, everywhere, and it's absolutely enormous. So today I'm going to be talking about DW German or DW Deutsch. And I really want to say a massive, massive thank you to these guys to actually give us this resource to work on our German for free. And today I'm going to go through all the different levels from A1 to the C levels to show you what is there for you. I'm going to talk to it about in the way of learning your vocabulary, expanding your vocabulary, boosting your vocabulary. And there's something there for everybody. So this is really exciting. So hang in there, and I'm going to be sharing my screen with you to show you exactly what you can do and where you can find it. So stay tuned and enjoy. Right, so the resource DW German, there you go. So they've actually put a lot of resources together for all different levels of German, and it's really, really exciting. I mean, it's really, I haven't seen anything out there that has been so substantial in sharing free material for anybody to use to learn German. It is really, really exciting. So, because obviously what we are doing, we're talking about this video range at the moment is all about how you can improve your vocabulary. So this is what I want to be talking about really, is how this helps you to really improve your vocabulary. So, and by doing that, I'm just going to go through the different levels because there's something there for every level. So let's just start with A1, for example. There are various things to work with A1, so it's really something for you to go through. But for example, just the little Deutsch trainer, for example, let me just share my my sound as well, because then you can hear it as well. So this, for example, is quite lovely, and why I quite like it for turn that sound down a little bit. Why I quite like it for learning vocabulary as well, because it gives it to you, gives you the vocabulary in German and in English. So you can pick any of these. I mean, as you can see, there are loads for you to go through. It's such a fabulous, fabulous resource. So let's just say we pick in a conversation, in Gespräch. And so the beauty is with that you can work through the vocabulary. Do you see, for example, you've got the German, you've got English as well.
Danke.
So it gives you both, and it has different people speaking as well. So that is fantastic. So to build up your vocabulary when you're just at the beginning stages. So really lovely. You have the subtitle and you can write down the words if you need to. And as you saw, there are absolutely loads of these. Then you can also have a look at the next level, for example. Yeah, so let's have a look at level A2. And again, there are various things for A2. Yeah, so you can click on different ones. And one of my favorites is actually also Nico. The story of Nico, some of you know the story of Nico. And again, it's been put together for levels A1 to B1 at the moment. And whether it's like A2 or A1 or A2, I click. But again, this is great for expanding your vocabulary because you do see a small little video, literally a tiny video, which is really perfect bite size. But it's actually a whole story. But then with each of the exercises, with the videos, you have exercises. And with these exercises, you've got vocabulary, you've got instructions in English, but then you've got vocabulary and you've got exercises to do and you can check it. So again, this is something where you can work out, learn the vocabulary, and start expanding your vocabulary. And they're beautifully arranged all in different topics. Yeah, so you can have obviously there are really a lot of different topics there. Now, and this is for A1, A2, and B1. The next one I wanted to talk to you about is B1, actually, what there is for B1. And again, there are various things you can choose from. So really go and have a look. I mean, Jojo sucht das Glück is a fabulous episode, or auch das Bandtagebuch. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I have to say one of my favorites, because I can use this really, really well with my students, is Top Thema. And Top Thema is really, there are always quite a lot of new, I mean, there's constantly new topics. I think there are a couple every week. I mean, every week a couple of new topics. So let's just say, for example, I click on one. As I said, this is a real favorite of me to give that to my students between lessons, because they can listen to this text, but, and as we're talking about how to improve your vocabulary, this is a great way, because you have the manuscript, so you can listen to the text, but you can also read it. And what these guys, DW German guys, have done, look at that. They've already put the vocabulary that is more or less new at this level. They've already put it in a German dictionary type. So they're explaining it. And that is really beautiful. And you find that if you're working through the B1 books, the further you come, the more you realize you know the words, and the blue words are actually really the ones that you needed some help with, for example. And what you can also do, you actually get the glossa all together, and you've got the German explanation, and then you also have, and this is great, you can actually download the manuscript and then write on it as well, and listen to it and write on it. So this is a fabulous resource for expanding your vocabulary. Really, anybody can do that. Anybody should do that. And I just need to say that as well, into the mix, the guys have also thrown some brilliant exercises. Yeah, that have to do with that. They're fun to do. They're corrected here. It's brilliant. I mean, absolutely love this resource. You can tell, can you? And all my students know this, because they are getting material from this. And they're loving it, because it's something different, isn't it? It creates a little bit of a variety. But as we're talking about vocabulary, it's so helpful for your vocabulary. So the next level I want to talk to you about is B2. I told you there's something for everybody. B2, oh, again, this is, I love this. Ticket nach Berlin, yeah, die Abenteuerspielshow. Fantastic, really great. And again, it works in the same way as the other videos and the audios and the videos. It's just that these are videos, but they also have the manuscript. Yeah, so you can actually listen to the video. Let's just put one on here. And you've got underneath the same setup, absolutely brilliant. You have the manuscript to the video, so you can play the video. Yeah, and it's a proper different people speaking as well, which is great.
Positiv.
That introducing themselves, the candidates. And then you have the manuscript, as I said, and sometimes perhaps there may be one of the people may not be speaking correctly. It is actually corrected in the manuscript, which is fantastic. And then you've got the glossa with all the new words. And again, you got some exercises and downloads. You can download the script. Brilliant. You know, listening to material and working with the scripts to actually, with a transcript, to actually improve your vocabulary is really important. I find that's one of the biggest things where you can expand your vocabulary and start to be able to listen better and understand really a lot more. So it's a fabulous resource. Another one for this level, for example, is the langsam gesprochene Nachrichten, the slowly spoken news. Now, they're not just slowly spoken news, because again, you can actually, if I just click on this here, Yes, they're slowly spoken, but wow, look at it underneath. You can read it at the same time. And that is, again, so valuable for learning German, that you can listen to the news slowly. You can try to understand it, but you can also listen. You can also read it at the same time. Or if you do it twice, if you really want to work on your vocabulary, you listen to it first and then you can listen to it again and read the text at the same time. As you can see, topics are totally up to date. It's really fabulous. Also es ist vom 3.12. Ah, ist von heute. So it's today's. Ah ja, natürlich, Nachrichten von Donnerstag. Yeah, so it's absolutely brilliant. And that you can have the text. So that means you can actually go through the text and take out the words or write out the words that are new for you. And that is so important when you read something. Yes, sometimes it's nice to just read a text and leave it, but it is really great to also write down some words which may be useful for you. And here, for example, which I love, you actually get, this is a Nachrichtenglossar. This is, Padma, this is a brilliant resource for news vocabulary. So it's all here, loads of different things. And you can just go through letter by letter or word by word. Pardon me, excuse me, please. And it is really great. I mean, I love it, and I think, if you let me just click on one here, and it is such a great thing to do, because with A, look at that, and look at all the words. Again, you've got the German, beautifully got all the, you got the genders, which is so important. Fantastic. Yeah, so it's really great explained as well. Brilliant for I mean, I'm all excited. You can tell I'm all excited about this. This is really fabulous. I'm grateful every day for these guys to putting this together, because it's an incredible resource for anybody who's learning German. And it's so up to date. It's so up to date with everything. So the other one, the last one I wanted to show you, is actually C, level C. So again, you've got news, you've got slowly spoken news, also langsam gesprochene Nachrichten, but you also have video topics. This is actually one that I shared today into my group, because I love it. I don't know where if any of you know Pippi Langstrumpf. I mean, I grew up with these stories. Absolutely loved the girl. She could carry a horse and all that. It was quite exciting. So I think in English is it Pippi Longstocking. So brilliant. And it's just that I saw this text today that she's turning 75. So I needed to share that. But the beauty with this is you can that you can play the video.
Pippilotta Victualia Rögardina.
Where you can, there we go. So that's what I wanted. So you can play the video, but again, at the same time, you've got also the chapter with it. You click on Lektion, and again, you have the manuscript of what it is about. So that is so exciting, because it so helps you with your vocabulary at a much higher level. So every level here is actually present for you to start learning your vocabulary. There's lots more you can do, obviously, with these, but as I'm concentrating on the vocabulary, I wanted to show you that. I'm gonna share the link to DW German or DW Deutsch into the comment box. But this is so exciting, because if any of you are not using it, I know that a lot of you have used it already, and I really like to promote it a lot, because it's a free resource for all of you to use, of any level. And as you can see, it's totally fun. It's so much fun. You can watch you can watch videos, you can read and listen to text, you can do exercises, you see the manuscript down, you can download the transcripts and that, and work through vocabulary that way. It's an absolute fabulous resource for learning vocabulary. Now, I really, really hope you have enjoyed this. And yes, so it's great to see you. And I'm going to be back with another tip tomorrow. Also an awesome tip. But so here, for example, I'd love you to either follow my page or subscribe to my channel. I mean, there's so much more to come. I'm working at the moment on some bilingual videos because I think that's really great as well. But yeah, so enjoy. Hope you loved it. Try it out, and please let me know in the comments how you found it, or what, for example, what is your favorite here? Absolutely love to hear about it. So that's me for today. Alles Gute und bis morgen. Tschüss.